Bye, Bravo.
You off at the end, or do you want me to drop you off?
At the start of the year, before the COVID-19 pandemic really set in and put a grinding halt to the aviation industry, I took part in the inaugural Airbus A220 event hosted by Air Canada in Montreal. It was a day of celebration, marking the first ever commercial service of the A220 in Air Canada's history. Well, fast forward to today, things are looking rather different. As Air Canada focuses on restarting their flights and rebuilding the network, they've made a host of changes to the entire travel experience, from check-in to boarding, as well as on board, to keep passengers safe in this new normal. Today, I'm happy to be invited by Air Canada on a day trip from Vancouver to Edmonton on board the Airbus A220 to experience some of these changes firsthand. While today's events aren't going to focus too much on the seat features, but rather on the health and safety of air travel, it's still an important step in getting us all back into the air again. Very empty in the terminal. So the whole domestic check-in area is closed. Everyone checks in the international terminal. Super quiet in here, kind of eerie. So I just met up with the Air Canada staff and I'm now checking in on the app. Flying to Edmonton today. See if I can select my seats. All right, let's do 15. All right, so we made it through security. It was pretty quick. There was obviously physical distancing applied at the security, but other than that, got through pretty quickly, so no issues there. Now we're going to head into the Air Canada Maple Leaf Lounge. Right now it's actually closed to the public, but for this special event we get to go in there and listen to them brief us on the events of the day, and yeah, let's go from there. We are now in the lounge. Quite a nice view up here of the horseshoe and YVR. Got a couple of Dreamliners, 330 back there. And there is our ride for today, the A220. Registration is Golf Juliet X-Ray November. I believe this one was delivered in February of this year. So quite a new aircraft. Actually, well, all the 220s are pretty new. Gel Dreamliner over there. 777. So as we came into the lounge, they gave us an Air Canada face mask, as well as this welcome package ready for takeoff. And this should have all the information for today's event. Got my new Air Canada mask on. Looking pretty sweet. So they have these snack boxes here that you can choose from one or the other. It's pretty nice. It's all pre-packaged. Buffet is not open, and all the drinks are also not self-serve. You have to ask them for whatever drinks you want. Yeah, you can see everything is packaged. Got a croissant, water, some fruits, and what is that? Chia seed parfait.
As the event got underway, several speakers, including the new CEO of YBR, Tamara Vrooman, gave their opening remarks and welcomed us to the event. Many of the attendees were industry partners to Air Canada, excited to see the changes that Air Canada has made to air travel. On display in the lounge was one of the HEPA filters used in all Air Canada aircraft, which captures 99.9% of airborne particles and continuously refreshes the air. This particular one is used in the 777. Beside it was an electrostatic sprayer which sprays out positively charged particles that aggressively stick to surfaces in order to maximize cleaning effectiveness. Soon enough, it was time to board our Airbus A220 aircraft for the flight to Edmonton. Here she is at gate 49.
Hi.
How are you?
Alright, now I'm in seat 15A. I can't recall the last time. I think I was in 15A or 16A. I'll have to check my other video, but this aircraft was just delivered in February. Cabin is really clean, as expected. Here's my wing view. The A220, if you see my other video, has really large screens, so it's a really nice screen to enjoy movies, any content. And it's got the headphone jack, a USB port, also a USB-C port, which is really cool. It's a tray table. Really large windows. Thank you. So that is the new CleanCare Kit. You'll now get these for every passenger. So the CleanCare Kit consists of a mask, gloves, sanitizing hand wipes, hand sanitizer with conditioning aloe, and a water.
Flight conditions today. First of all, flight from door to door is about 1 hour and 45 minutes. We're going to take off runway 08 right and climb to a flight altitude of 29,000 feet. I'd like to take a moment to basically thank you for your continued trust and support. We hope this day showcases our commitment to safety and help regain confidence in travel. You can now sit back, relax, and we wish you a pleasant day and enjoy your flight with us.
So we've been flying for about 20 minutes, but it looks like we're still in Vancouver. IFE must be glitching out. Thank you.
Once we reached cruising altitude, the crew began the meal service. One of the biggest changes to the onboard service is the introduction of the all-inclusive meal box, which comes with all food items individually packaged and served with single-use products and utensils. The black meal box I received for this flight would be representative of what you would get in Air Canada Signature Class within North America, prepared by Chef Antonio Park. The main course consisted of Greek yogurt with fresh berries, melon, coconut, roasted almonds, and pumpkin seeds with granola. There's also a side of assorted cheeses, crackers, fruits and vegetables, as well as a croissant. The main course actually tasted really great. The fruits and yogurt were fresh, and it was a refreshing meal to start off the day. Here's a breakdown of the different amenities, bar service, and meal service you'll receive depending on your flight and class of travel. If you want to read this in more detail, pause the video now as I will be moving on.
Devices. We wish you a pleasant and safe visit and are looking forward to welcoming you again later today. Thank you. Nous vous prions de rester assis avec votre ceinture de sécurité bouclée, vos bagages rangés jusqu'à la consigne de ceinture soit éteinte. Il est interdit de fumer. L'utilisation des fonctions de réception.
We have landed in Edmonton. I believe now we're headed to a hotel to listen to a special presentation. Never been to Edmonton before, so get to check out a new airport.
The event in Edmonton was held at the Renaissance Hotel, which is directly in the terminal of Edmonton International Airport, so it was a short 5-minute walk from the gate to the hotel. It was good to see the hotel venue applying physical distancing measures as well.
You guys can drop on social media now, it's better. So I say thank you.
So we've just finished listening to a presentation done by Air Canada at the Renaissance Hotel here in Edmonton International Airport. A lot of their travel partners, such as the Airbus Car Rental Group, Marriott Hotels, Edmonton International Airport, they all kind of gave a talk about what are the different safety measures they put in place on how to get the tourism industry back up and running. So that was interesting to hear, and it's good to see that there's quite a bit of optimism going forward on getting Canadians traveling again. So now we're headed back to Vancouver on the same airplane, the A220. My seat for the flight is going to be just one row up in 14A, so pretty similar view. But yeah, I'm excited to get on another flight again. Back home.
is remain seated, pull the mask towards you. Anticipating probably an hour and a half delay here, and then we should have ourselves underway to Vancouver. Once again, we apologize for the delay.
So we are back at the gate. Everyone had to deplane. There seems to be some technical issues with the airplane, so they said the fix could take about an hour to an hour and a half. So they asked us to get off the plane, which is more comfortable. Yep, and there is our plane.
While we were waiting for our plane to be fixed, we were also advised about a weather alert for a thunderstorm rolling through the area. Within 10 minutes, the weather outside went from this to this. Is the weather always this crazy in Edmonton? After a 2-hour delay, we pushed back a second time for our departure back to YVR. Fortunately, the brunt of the storm had passed, and we were starting to see it clearing on the horizon.
Because he booked lowest fare apartment class. Alright then. These are problems I'll never have. Well. Then he was. EA is keeping them. Singapore's keeping them.
As I say, isn't Singapore the most expensive flight right now? In the world?
As long as it's not us.
Flight attendants, take position for deer.
For our flight back to YVR, we tried out the new economy meal that you would get on an international flight. The meal was prepared by Jerome Ferret, the latest chef to join Air Canada's culinary panel. The pre-packaged meal box contains a cold main course casserole, accompanied by a side salad, bread roll, and dessert, all of which are individually wrapped and packaged. Even though it was not a hot meal, it tasted great and I actually wanted seconds. Well done, Air Canada. While the rest of the flight was pretty uneventful, we did get some fantastic views, so maximize the screen, turn up the speakers, and enjoy this little montage of the beautiful Pacific Northwest scenery with some orchestral music.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vancouver. Local time is 11 minutes past 7 o'clock. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Smoking is not permitted. Mobile receiving and transmitting functions may now be used. Before leaving the aircraft, please check to ensure you have all your electronic devices. Thank you again for being part of this day, and we are looking forward to working with you towards a safe and responsible return to travel. Thank you once again, and we wish you all a great evening.
So I am back in Vancouver after a fun-filled day in Edmonton. We had about a 3-hour delay coming out of Edmonton due to mechanical issues with the airplane. So I guess even the new aircraft have mechanical issues sometimes. And really liked what I saw from today's event. Really optimistic about the changes that they've put in place to keep us safe. So thank you Air Canada for inviting me out and experiencing some of those changes firsthand. Thanks for joining me again on this trip report. I hope you liked what you saw. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
If you enjoyed the video, please let me know by leaving a like and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. It really goes a long way in helping me make more of these videos in the future.